So good to see you. Hope you are all doing well. This has been a very interesting week. So happy to start a new week. I get my puppy tomorrow. I'm excited about my puppy. So, of course, that will change my reading schedule a little bit, but we'll work around because puppies still sleep a lot as they grow. All right, so let's see. Who do we have? Let's see. Morning asked general for work tomorrow. Okay. I'm using the Archangel Michael deck. I don't think that's what it's called. It's called the Archangel Power Deck. I thought we could use a little inspiration this morning on a Sunday. Okay, so general information for work tomorrow for morning. So it feels like there is going to be some discussions, or there is going to be the Five of Michaels is like the Five of Swords. So it does feel as though there's going to be some conflict of some kind, but it's going to end up okay because you have that Nine of Ariel and then you have the Ten of Raphael. So it starts off with the Five of Michael. The Five of Michael is my card of winning at all costs. The message reads, the situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to an outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. So typically when I see this sword, it's usually there is an exchange of words. So the only thing I can say is be mindful that whatever you say, you cannot take back. So it's either there's going to be a situation between people there in your workspace, or this might be with you. The Nine of Ariel, it says your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success. A love for the beautiful things in life. So this is like the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles for me is my card of, it symbolizes a material comfort and abundance. It is about financial and practical security. And there is success involved, right? Hard work, success. And the Ten of Raphael, Raphael represents cups energy. So the 10 of cups here is saying that love and blessings fill your life, harmonious relationships with family members, and happily ever after. So if I'm going to look at this reading, I would say just be mindful there may be discussions around you that may be uncomfortable because of that winning at all cost. This is definitely exchange of words or exchange of ideas. It can get heated. Just be aware that that is in the air. However, I do feel as though with you being that 9 and you going to the 10, it feels as though you're going to be safe and you're going to be fine. But there is conflict there, so be aware. So that was for morning. Thank you for your question. Elena, so there was a breakthrough and a tower moment that happened between me and Victor, but my question is, did he actually mean what he said to me through text, which was the tower moment? Okay, so he sent you a text and you're wanting to know if he meant what he said. And basically what he's, so the breakthrough was, so, okay, wait. He sent you a kiss through text. Is that what you're saying, Elena? Okay, breakthrough moment. And did he mean what he said? Okay, so let's look at that. Okay, so these cards are for Elena. What do we need to know about Elena and Victor? And did he mean what he said? Sending her a kiss. Did he mean what he said? Okay, these cards are for Elena. Queen of Ariel. Seven of Ariel. And the Five of Michael. So you saw that I shuffle. The Five of Michael, of course, is that conflict card. So I'm not getting a definitive yes, he meant what he said. I see you coming in as the Queen of Ariel. So that would be that Queen of Pentacles. It's talking about nurture yourself and those you love, the ability to make anything more beautiful, practical and wise advice. This is a mature, practical, generous, happy individual. This is my Queen of Pentacles. So she does know how to make her own money. She is very good about taking care of herself and her own needs. So I feel as though you're coming in as this energy today. The Seven of Ariel is saying that you have invested wisely, have patience, and wait for your harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. So for me, the Seven of Pentacles is that card of having planted all the seeds, right? Now you're in a place of waiting. So it may feel as though you are kind of in a stalemate kind of a thing, like you can't really progress forward, you can't really go backwards. And with that seven, it's talking about building experience and also building some level of confidence. And also with this card, it typically means that you are really doing a lot of assessing of things. So you're assessing the seeds that you've planted. And if you're asking specifically about this man, is this man the man for you? Is this the man that you really want to spend your time in life with? Those types of things. Has the work that you've put into this been worth the reward? And then your last card here is that Five of Michael. It's talking about this situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to an outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. So for me, it feels like this is talking about winning at all costs. This is talking about exchange of expression. So this could be either words, could be the way that you're expressing, the way that you're thinking about something. Fives are all about changes coming in. It is a minor arcana. So it may be a thing that you have an exchange of words, or that you are feeling as though you want this person above all else, and you might be willing to do whatever it takes to get him. But I'm not getting that a yes or a no to your answer. So that's what I've got for you, Elena. And I hope that has helped you. Okay, content. General career reading for this upcoming week. Perfect. Okay. If you are new to my channel, I would absolutely love it if you would be so good as to subscribe. And also, if you wouldn't mind, give me a thumbs up on this video, because it does help the algorithms, or whatever the thing is with YouTube. Happy Sunday. It feels so good to be here. Thank you for sharing your time with me this morning. Okay, so general reading for career, for content. General reading, career. So that two of Ariel says that you're really working on balancing things. So it's like balancing job and, you know, home life or balancing two energies. The seven of Ariel is again that energy of having planted seeds. You're doing some assessing as to whether or not this is where you want to be. But it does say on the card that you have invested wisely, have patience, and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. So, again, the seven is representative of gaining confidence and gaining additional experience. So, you're asking specifically about your job. So, I feel like that's kind of what this energy is talking about. The Eight of Michael is that Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is my card of, oh, it's about denying something or not being completely honest with yourself. Maybe this is a situation where you don't really enjoy the job that you have. But it does say that you can be free, make a courageous choice to change your situation, and it does say you're not seeing things clearly. This card for me typically is that card of you feeling all bound up, you're feeling stuck. You don't know how to get out of that stuckness. Eights are all about overcoming obstacles. And of course, this does represent the sword, right? The sword of truth of Michael. And basically, what this is saying is that you're the only one that can set yourself free. As you can see in the picture, the girl's opening the gate, and Michael is helping her, you know, release herself from her self imposed prison there. The Two of Ariel is like the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles for me is play hard, work hard. This is saying that you're really juggling a lot of things. It could be juggling things at home and in your job. It could be juggling your health in your job, or maybe you're pushing yourself to go to work when you're not feeling all that great, something along those lines. But it says it's important to have that imbalance, to have balance. This says working multiple jobs or projects at once. And it says making work fun. So I think that would be a beneficial thing for you. But that's what I've got. Those are the cards that were pulled for you. So I hope that helps you content. Okay, let's see who is next. MMC. What does Cormac O think of me? Okay, let's look and see. What does Cormac O think of me? So this is MMC wanting to know what Cormac O thinks of them. This deck is actually too big for my hands, so this is the best way for me to shuffle. And I'm just now, after my fall in June, I have a friend who is learning how to do dowsing and working with pendulums. And he's actually been working on my hand, and I have been really appreciative of the progress that is being made. Okay, so this is MMC. What does Cormac think of me? An MMC. All right, here we go. Cormac and MMC. Ooh, wow. You got some really good cards here. So you've gotten all three major arcana. So this is big energy. The perspective card says there's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight and dare to be different. So typically for me, this is the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is the energy in tarot of surrendering to the universal will. So the first thing I'm going to say is if this person does have feelings towards you, which I do feel that they do because you do have your wish card here, is that you just take it slow. Don't jump in. Allow things to prosper. Allow things to just grow naturally. Don't make things happen, right? Because you want to be different, right? So the thing about the hangman is that the hangman does talk about surrendering. It says letting go. It's asking you to align your heart with your purpose. It's also that card of needing to see things with a different perspective. So it may feel as though you are in kind of a holding pattern anyway. That's kind of the energy of the hanged man. So he's actually placed himself there so he can gain additional insight. The next card for you is the Star card. It's one of my favorite cards in tarot. It talks about your dreams coming true. It talks about believing in yourself. And it states the end of a difficult situation. Now, the Star card for me also represents your expectations being filled. There are new opportunities coming towards you. And any new opportunity that comes towards you does require some action from your part. It may land in your lap, but if you don't do anything with it, that's kind of where it's going to stay, right? So the Star card is that you do have to take action. It is about your long-term plans and goals. So these are things for your future that you have been working on. It is also my card of healing after trauma. So it's a beautiful card. I love that it's in the middle of your spread here. And then the last card here, excuse me, is this 15, which is decisions. This is my devil card. The devil card says you need to release yourself from that which holds you back. There is a need to detox. And it says unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. So these would be the energies that you might be feeling at this time. The other thing about this decision card is that with the devil energy is that card of toxic situations. It can represent energy vampires. But at the same time, it is the way that you talk to yourself. So are you lying to yourself? Are you feeling as though you're telling yourself things that are not completely true, or is it a thing where you're not facing the truth in some way? So those are all energies that you need to look at. The other thing about this card is, you're asking about this specific person. Typically, when the devil comes in, this can also represent a narcissistic personality. So just be aware that there may be manipulation involved, there may not be. So just take it slow. If it's meant to be, whatever is meant for you will never pass you by. And also be aware of the toxic situations around this. The other thing this can also represent as well is just you mentally telling yourself that you're not good enough, or, the things that we tear ourselves down with. So you can change that vibration just by changing your thoughts, changing the way you speak about yourself. But overall, it looks really interesting because you do have these three majors. So I do feel as though there is something important between you and this individual, and I hope that has helped you. So that was for MMC. Okay, let's see. Infinity, hi. How does Elle feel about me? Okay, wait. Let me get back up here because this just went crazy. There we go. Okay, there we go. How does Elle feel about me? Okay, so how does L feel about infinity? Can we have some clarity and insight, please, as to what this other person's feelings are? Is there interest? Is there, what's going on? What do we need to know? Okay, so these cards are for infinity. Yeah. High Priestess, and the Four of Gabriel. So the Nine of Raphael says, make a wish. Make a wish. Dreams become reality. A joyful time of life. So Nine of Raphael is very much like the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is your wish card. Nines are typically about advancing, progressing, moving forward. And in this situation, it has to do with relationships as well as how you feel with your emotions about things. So you were asking specifically about how this person feels about you. I do feel as though there is good energy here, and that this is saying that if this is a person you're interested in, I do feel as though there is a celebration to be had. I feel like you're coming in as the high priestess. It's talking about powerful psychic insights, reflection, and meditation that provides valuable information, and be at peace. So the high priestess for me is definitely a mystery, as well as she has high levels of intuition. She's also an individual who can keep secrets. She's one of the major arcanas, and she has one foot in the spiritual realm and her other foot in the practical realm. So I feel as though you're creating a lot of insights for yourself. You kind of have an idea as to how things are going to go. And the thing that may be coming in between you and your discernment, or you and your ability to believe more in yourself, is your ego, because sometimes our ego will get in the way and cause us to doubt. But what this is saying is you are definitely very strong, that you're definitely doing the work. This is also talking about um, just using your intuition, really coming in as the high priestess. Love it. And then the Four of Gabriel is talking about a time of celebration, abundant rewards for hard work, release yourself from burdensome situations. So the Four of Gabriel is like the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands to me is typically my 1111 card. So it is surrounded by angelic magic. This does represent celebrations of all kinds, but typically is also representative of marriage. So it feels as though this person in time could represent a very strong potential relationship for you. So I hope that helps you. That's what I got. So again, if you're new to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe and give me that thumbs up. Okay, so that was for infinity. Now we're looking at Nacho Biz. Who is in the middle and how do I get them out of the way? Who is in the middle and how do I get them out of the way? Okay, so Nacho Biz, Nacho Biz. Who is in the middle and how do I get them out of the way? Who is in the middle? Okay, let's see. These cards are for Nacho. Eight of Michael, nine of Raphael, and three of Raphael. So that eight of Michael right there is saying that you can be set free. This is all anxiety that you're creating for yourself, it feels. It says you can be free, make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. So this eight, of course, is my card of obstacles. So it does feel as though, this would be that eight of swords kind of energy. It feels as though you're tied up, or that you are not being completely honest with yourself with something, denying something to yourself. There's something here that you're not seeing clearly, right? The only one that can change your perspective really is you. And then you have the nine of Raphael, which again is make a wish. Your dreams become reality. So this would be like my nine of cups. So this is wish fulfillment with this card. The other thing about nines, of course, is physical progression and advancement. So I do feel as though whatever this is it's kind of like this genie coming out of this out of this magic lamp here. So you can create your reality any way that you want it. But at the same time, I do feel as though whatever is going on, you are feeling stuck here. And if you're saying that there is a third person or someone is in the middle, and how do you get them out of the way? It's the third card here is that three of cups. The three of cups is my card of community of friends, celebrations with friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. For me, threes also represent teamwork. And if you're talking about that third person and how you get rid of them, I'm not really getting a definitive answer as to that. But what I do feel is that there is a reason to celebrate with your friends of something. So that's all I have for you. I hope that's helped you. I know it didn't really answer your question, but it is what I got. So I got to go with what the cards give me. So I hope it made sense. It could be a thing where you're thinking this third person is stepping in a way that is creating a conflict. But if that were the case, I think other cards would have shown up that would have represented that. There could have been like the Five of Wands, or it could have been the Five of Swords, something along those lines. So anyway, I hope that helps. Okay, let's see who is next. Okay, baby angel. Will my crush, Ty, make a move tomorrow when we see each other? Okay, let's look. Hi, Dorella. I'm well, thank you. Thank you so much for your notes and helping me out here. Appreciate you. So, will my crush, Ty, make a move tomorrow? These cards are for baby angel. Let's look and see if there's going to be a connection. What is coming in? Baby angel and Ty. Well, I do feel as though you are going to have a nice time with him. I'm not getting that he is going to make a big move, but I do feel as though this guy is very introspective. Like he really thinks about things a lot, right? The page of swords talks about truthfulness, perspective, is very analytical, can be a very blunt individual. Usually, when I see this card, this is my card of messages coming in. So he might be expressing to you what his thoughts are. It's also talking about an exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. This is if you were going to be signing anything. With this page, though, pages for me are typically my card of a new path or going in a new direction. This is also about clarity and insight. So you were asking specifically whether or not he's going to make a move. I do feel as though he will tell you what his thoughts and feelings are. You also have that Three of Raphael, which is my card of teamwork. It is saying that there are going to be reasons to celebrate, a community of friendships, happy announcements regarding relationships and children. So threes for me, of course, are being very creative. This Raphael energy is definitely the cups energy. So you are going to feel very happy while you're with this individual. And then with the Six of Ariel, this is like the Six of Pentacles. So this is that card of give and take. This is two-way abundance. It says your material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. This is about acts of kindness and giving or receiving with a grateful heart. So, looking at your situation, I can't say that he's going to make a big move, but I do feel as though you're going to have a better understanding of what his feelings are or how he thinks about things. And then that's going to give you your answer as to whether or not this is a person you want to, continue moving forward with. So I hope that helps you. That's what I've got. And that was for baby Angel. Again, if you're new to my channel, I would love if you would subscribe. Thank you. Okay. Krati, hi. When will I get out of this stuck cycle of my life? Well, tarot is the hardest. Tarot doesn't really give you timings of things, but we can rephrase your question and say, will you feel as though you have been released from being stuck like within the next 2 weeks? Are you going to feel progress, momentum moving forward within the next 2 weeks? So let's give it a deadline. Okay. Karate, that's what we're going to do. Six of Ariel. Get back in there. Okay, Spirit. So, will Krati be released from her holding position within the next 2 weeks, please? Can we have some insight and information for Krati? Two of Michael, the High Priestess, and the Two of Ariel. So we have two twos here. Twos for me are about choices and decisions. The Two of Michael, of course, would represent the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords typically is a person sitting on a bench and she has her arms crossed over her heart with the two swords in both of her hands, and she has a blindfold on her over her eyes. So typically what this is saying is that you're looking at things in a limited way. It says it will all be better if you just make a decision. So there's something here that you need to think about and make a choice upon. It says you're over analyzing a problem, find a compromise, which I think is very good advice. At the same time, when I typically get that Two of Swords, it does mean that you're in some type of a crossroads and that, you do have to make a choice in order to, go to the right, go to the left, whatever direction you want to go. At the same time, with the two, and with that Two of Swords specifically, when I pull that card, I feel as though it's really saying that there are other options and you're only seeing two ways as an outcome for yourself. So it's really saying open up your mind, get some other ideas, some other thoughts from other people, maybe ask other people about whatever situation that you're feeling stuck about. At the same time, you're coming in as this high priestess. So it says that you have powerful psychic insights. I feel as though reflection and meditation will provide valuable information and provide you with your deep inner peace that you are looking for. Your final card is that work hard, play hard. This is important to have balance in your life. It is talking about working multiple jobs or projects at one time and also about making work fun. So for me, it really is that balance of we get serious sometimes in our job space because we go, we do the grind, we come home, all of that. But it's really saying look at that as a opportunity for you to make it fun, right? Balance your fun with your work, and I think that that will give you some insights. So if I were going to look at when is this going to happen for you, I still feel as though it's completely up to you. You have decisions that need to be made here, and you have the insight in order to be able to know the real direction you need to go. So I hope that helps you. It doesn't say as of, well, and we did say for 2 weeks, right? The next 2 weeks, and you got 2 twos. So I'm going to say that probably within the next 2 weeks, you will be released from whatever it is that you feel that you're stuck in, right? But you just need to make a choice. And hopefully you know what that is talking about. So that was for Friday. Okay, let's see. Okay. Will I be happy with the salary increase this year? This is for child 92. Salary increase. Will you be happy with the salary increase this year? Right off the top of my mind here, a lot of companies are really struggling. So, oh, it'll be interesting to see what the outcome is. So we're going to pull cards and find out for you if your increase is going to make you happy. Will your salary increase this year make you happy? Will your salary increase make you happy? Will your salary increase this year make you happy? So we're looking for a yes or a no. We're looking for pentacles of some kind. We're looking for the Sun card, which would be an automatic yes. What else can we find within the cards? Okay, so these are for child 92. Oh, the Chariot. Woo. Oh, and the Wheel of Fortune. And the Two of Raphael. So I'm going to say yes. I do feel that you are going to be happy because of the two cards here, that Chariot and that Wheel card. The Chariot for me is that fast moving progression, advancement energy. It's saying that, you're making beautiful headway. It is talking about Um, oh, it's about victory. It's about following your own path. This guy is leaving everything behind. He is a major arcana. It's talking about determination and self-control. It is talking about career advancement, and you were asking specifically about your career. And then it also says you're getting acknowledgement of success by others. This is a beautiful card for you. The wheel is saying that if you have been feeling as though, things have not really been going your way, that you're going to have a big change coming in, new beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers you happiness. So I do feel as though this is going to be a very positive outcome for you. The wheel is also my card of a lucky break. It is about your karmic lessons, a turning point in your life. And this is also the energy that you put out into the universe is brought back to you. So be careful of the exchange that you're doing with that, with your intentions, with your thoughts, with your manifestations. And then your last card here is that Two of Raphael. The Two of Raphael is my Two of Cups. This is my my soulmate card. So it's talking about two hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. So if you are in a relationship, I do feel as though there will be a deepening of that relationship. If not, this could be representing a friendship or a partner that comes in. It says, don't give up on those you love, right? The Two of Raphael for me is very much two hearts coming together and creating a beautiful synergy. And then lastly, this can also represent your higher self. So if you're not in a relationship, it could mean that you are going to be in a new relationship, or it could be a partnership in terms of business, or somebody that you work very closely with and you work very well with. And then lastly, this would be your connection to your higher self. You really bringing down your own information, really connecting with the God of your heart, that kind of thing. So it looks really good. So I'm going to say I feel that yes, you are going to be happy because you got all these beautiful cards confirming. So I hope that helps you. Child 92. Thank you for your question. Okay, Dorella, can you tell me if Tony L will be reaching out to me before the beginning of November? Okay. Will Tony reach out before the beginning of November? So will Tony be reaching out before the beginning of November? Will he be reaching out before the beginning of November? Okay, these cards are for Dorella. Tony L reaching out. What do we need to know, Spirit? King of Ariel, Four of Raphael, and the Eight of Ariel. So again, Ariel are the Pentacles. So this is your King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles for me is the very grounded, in earth kind of physical security kind of thing. So this could be representing your Tony. It says your plans are working out very well, professional and financial success, and using your resources wisely. It talks about the king being successful, stable, accomplished, and powerful, right? Then you have the Four of Raphael. Raphael being the cups, so the Four of Cups. It says, seek out other possibilities, look for the magic in life, be aware of your own emotions. So typically when this card comes in, This is my card of feeling rejected or feeling abandoned in some way, or feeling isolated. There's also an energy of boredom associated with this card, as well as being kind of apathetic, right? So really, with that four, it's really saying that you're looking for stability, and it looks like you're looking for stability within your heart space, or balancing out that energy within your heart space. The Eight of Ariel, of course, is my Eight of Pentacles. It says taking great pride in your excellent work. So I feel as though there is work involvement here. It could be a situation where consider getting additional education or training. This is somebody who wants to further their skill set, right? So this is more associated with your physical security and your wealth than anything else. Now, the eights are about obstacles, things that you need to overcome. So, in terms of your question, I am not getting a definitive yes that you are going to hear from him before November. So, I hope that has given you some clarity. Angelina, what are Shabam's feelings for me? No contact. Well, that's tough, right? So no contact situation. And what is this person's feelings for Angelina? Phew! There's two cards in there, so we're just gonna stuff them back in here somewhere. Okay. So let's look and see what Shabam's feelings are towards Angelina. Knight of Ariel, Eight of Gabriel, Five of Gabriel. So my knight is my slowest moving knight. And it says there is so much to accomplish, make a very detailed plan, being watched over by someone kind. Typically, the knights in tarot are about taking action, moving forward. He is my slowest new moving knight. He is very trustworthy. He's very understanding. He's devoted. He's funny. He has all of that energy within himself. But the thing is he is really taking his time. So I don't feel as though, you are going to get an immediate response from him. I do feel as though with this Eight of Gabriel, this is talking about a great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, and important communication. So there is fast moving energy right now that is coming in for you to consider. At the same time, this is talking about overcoming obstacles of some kind. And that eight, actually, the Eight of Wands for me is my card of victory. It is a card of moving forward. It is a card of sudden and immediate results. But in terms of your question, you asking whether or not about his feelings, I am getting no cards here other than that Knight of Pentacles that there is any kind of an energy of, oh, any kind of a connection, really. I'm not getting any cups energy, really. So it says with that five of Gabriel, my fives are all about overcoming challenges as well. Changes are coming in. It is saying that there is a challenge that you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. So typically, this is my card of feeling as though you're being left out in the cold. Honestly, I don't feel as though this person is even thinking about relationship with you. I know that probably is not the answer that you want to hear, but I just don't see a connection there. And I have to be honest and true to my cards, right? As much as it is difficult to hear those words. So that was for Angelina. And let's see. Hi, Dawn. Wait. Wow. Let's see. I got lost. There we go. Okay. I'm doing well, Diamond. How are you? Olga, general reading for the week. Okay. So, just so that I can explain the way that tarot works, tarot does not give you a timeline on things. It doesn't give you like this is going to happen within the next 2 weeks, right? I mean, unless you give it a deadline, unless you say, will this happen within the next 2 weeks, tarot won't tell you that. You have to define your question in a way that gives it a guideline to look within. Just so you're aware. Okay, so Olga wants a general reading for the week. Olga. I'm doing well, thank you. I'm doing really good. I get my new puppy tomorrow. Her name is Luna, and she is a golden retriever. So I'm very excited. And yes, it's going to dip into my reading, but puppies sleep a lot when they're growing. So there'll be a workaround since I'm retired. I don't have to worry about, leaving her home or her not getting the care and attention she deserves. And she's my first puppy. I've always gotten rescues. And this time I decided, well, where I live too, the only thing they really have at the shelters here are pit bulls, boxers, cattle dogs. Not that those are not good dogs, but I just didn't connect with any of them. And I went to the shelter, I'm going to say at least 20 times before I made the decision to just go ahead and connect with a breeder. Okay, so general reading for Miss Olga. These cards are for you. General reading for this week. What does Miss Olga need to know that's coming in? Knight of Swords, Six of Swords, and the Knight of Raphael. So you got some fast-moving energy coming in here. The Knight of Swords, this is my fastest moving knight. This person is strong, committed, intelligent, diligent. This is a person who speaks their words, speak their truth, right? It says it's time to move quickly, choose logic over emotion, and sudden changes are coming in. The Knights are all about taking actions, moving forward. And of course, the swords have to do with how you express with your mind, how you speak with your words, how you communicate, and how you make decisions on things. So whatever's coming in, it's going to come in pretty quick for you at the beginning of the week. And then with that Six of Michael, it is saying it's the light at the end of a tunnel. This is typically my Six of Swords card is typically my card of moving from chaos, moving from turmoil, moving from toxic situations into better situations. It says that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans. And relocation or travel may be indicated. So typically, like I said, this is moving from one place to another, but it can just be that you're moving from a situation into a place of light, right? Moving from the darkness into the light, as you can see on the card. And then the Knight of Raphael is about this romantic kind of dreamy cups individual. So this is romantic, dynamic, dramatic, poetic, introspective. It talks about committed romantic relationships being swept off your feet. Situations are topics that make your heart flutter. So it could be a situation that you come in contact with a new individual, or maybe you are already in a relationship and this person kind of really expresses what their true feelings are for you. Now, the thing about the Knight of Cups is that the Knight of Cups moves a little bit slower than this fast moving Knight of Swords. So just keep that in mind. So there may be expressions of love here that is going to be expressed to you. I feel that you're moving from a darker place into a lighter place, or a place of where things are just kind of neutral and into more of an exciting kind of response to things here this week. So I hope that helps you. That's what I got. That was for Olga. Okay, so Michelle Henley wants to know when she's going to hear from her ex. So let's put a timeline on that, Michelle. And let's say, will you hear from your ex by the end of the month? Will you hear from your ex by the end of October? Will there be a communication? Will there be a letter? Will there be a text? Will there be a phone call? Will you hear something from your ex by the end of October? So let's pull those cards and see what we've got for you. Will Michelle hear from her ex by the end of October, please? Insights and information would be helpful. Thank you. So some heavy burden is being laid down. I'm not, well, you do have that ace. So I am going to say yes, you will hear from your ex by the end of October. The Four of Swords is that card of insights coming from quiet meditation. It is also saying that the need for more sleep or time off, you may be feeling extraordinarily tired. It's saying seek relief from stress. So this is that card of taking better care of yourself, do something nice for yourself, whatever that represents for you, right? Fours for me are all about stability and balance. When it is in its stagnant position, it can also represent stagnation. It can also represent depression. So it may be an oscillating thing where you're trying to move out of that energy and find more balance within your mind, your mental state right there. Now, the other thing about that Four of Michael is that on the traditional Rider-Waite deck, there is a sword that is down below. So there is some information that's coming in that is still a mystery for you. So be aware of that. The 10 of Gabriel is definitely that 10 of Wands energy. The Ten of Wands is feeling as though you have been carrying a heavy burden of some kind for a while, or you might be feeling as though you're taking on the weight of the world and you're ready to put it down. You're ready to let it go. It says, ask your angels for help working with people to lighten your load. So this is that card. It's asking you to ask help when you need it. And it's saying working too many hours or trying too hard to please others is another energy within this card. Now, tens are typically that ending of something, ending of a cycle, ending of a chapter, ending of a situation, something like that, where you're able to lay that energy down. But I also have that ace. Now, my aces for me is your hard yes. So you were asking, will you hear from your ex? I'm going to say yes. And this is the aces are about inspiration, specifically with the wands is about inspiration, your creativity, your passion, and your motivation. It's saying a gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration come in, a chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. But for me, this is really saying you asked a specific question and it says yes. It could be a thing that if you and your ex have not been getting along, that you are able to put that to rest, right? Is what I want to say for you. So I hope that has helped you. And that was for Michelle. Thank you for your question, dear. So we've been going at it for an hour. I'm going to put these cards aside and pick up this deck now. Let's see. Diamond. Hi, Diamond. Please get a message on where the money will come from, who helps us financially to get a much needed new used car in the next few months. Well, let's see what comes in. So is there help and is there money for a new vehicle? Is there help? Is there money coming in for a new vehicle? For Diamond. These cards are for Diamond. What do we need to know about money coming in and whether or not there is help coming in about this new car? So you do have that 10 of Pentacles there. So I do feel as though the money is going to be there because that's basically what this card is about. There's going to be choices that you're going to have to make in terms of what kind of car you're going to invest in. It does look as though you'll have a couple of options. And the other thing too is it's really saying don't limit yourself to narrowing down your options, be able to see things from a higher perspective in terms of what you can afford, that type of a thing. And that Three of Cups there does represent that there will be celebrations. This is my teamwork card as well. So I do feel as though someone will be coming in and assisting or helping you in some way, and that you're going to have a positive outcome. There is definitely going to be a positive outcome, and the money will be there when you need it. I don't know where it's coming from, but that's what that 10 is talking about, is your physical security. This is the best card in terms of bringing in that wealth that you need. So I hope that helps you, Diamond. Okay, Nicole. Okay, let's see. That was Diamond. And is it Cami? Cami? C-A-M-I-E. Okay. I think that's what it says. Cami. Again, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up, as it helps a lot. Thank you. Okay, do you see my upcoming novel doing well in sales? Okay, upcoming novel doing well in sales. So this is for Cami. Is it Cami? Is it Carney? I can't see it. K-A-M-I-E, I think. Okay, so we want to know whether or not your novel will do well in sales. That would be pentacles of some kind. Or the sun card would be a hard yes. The star card, that's your wishes granted. Wow. Yes. It looks really good for you. It looks better than what you expect. So the star card for me is one of my favorite cards in the deck. It's really saying that you are walking your true north. You are doing exactly what you are meant to be doing. The star card is about your expectations being fulfilled and your wishes being granted. There's opportunities coming in. So I think even after this, gets released, or I don't know what, published, whatever you call it when a book gets released, I think that you are going to get a lot of attention from your book. I think it's going to bring a lot of happiness and joy into your life. It is going to be one of those energies that make you feel as though it was all worth it for you. The star is also my card of, you just being completely open and honest with how you created this, all the stories that you tell about how you came up with the concept, you talking with other people about your project as well. And this is also about, your long-term plans and goals. So I feel like this is going to be a very nice kickoff for you. You do have the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is the happiest card in the deck. It is going to bring a lot of peace, a lot of joy, a lot of success to you and your family. It isn't as though you are not going to have challenges, because we always have challenges. Challenges are what really push us forward and help us grow. And then lastly, you have that Three of Pentacles. So it feels as though there is a collaboration of some kind that may be coming in, or it may be that once you complete this project, Cami, that there isn't something else that maybe your publisher is going to want to sign you up and give you money to allow you to continue writing, something along those lines, right? But I do feel as though you're going to be hired again in some way, if that even makes sense, if that's how it happens. I don't know. I don't write books. But that's what I pick up. So I hope that helps you. It looks really, really good. Congratulations. And that's so exciting. Good for you. Okay, let's see. So that was Diamond, that was Carmine. Nacho with you're very welcome. Infinity, you are very welcome. Thank you for your message, Dorella. Let's see. Hi, Nisha. So Faber, hi. What's Henry's next actions towards me in love? So this is Faber B. Please use all capitals in the chat so I can read your messages each Lee, thank you. See, what are the actions towards me in love? Favor B, favor B. Okay, so these cards are for favor B. And Henry. Ooh, wow. This is crazy. Okay, so you start off with that 10 of Pentacles. This is my card of creating physical wealth and leaving a legacy. So it feels as though, like you're asking me what his next actions are. I really feel this guy is really spending a lot of time building his wealth, building his money. We have the Tower card here. The Tower card is that unexpected change. It's a very big change coming in. And it can feel as though with the Tower card that the rug is being yanked out from underneath you. It might not have anything to do exactly with Henry. It may have to do with other areas of your life, other situations within your life. But if it is about this guy named Henry, then I would say that your relationship with this individual has not been built on the strongest foundation, because with the Tower, it is tearing everything down to the ground. It is a big disruption. It is one of the most destructive cards in tarot. However, there is some kind of an epiphany. There is going to be an awakening. There's going to be something that's going to come in and shed a lot of light for you. The Tower is that card of your beliefs being challenged. It's also my card of shocking and surprises coming in. It's also the energy of, necessary changes that you have created in your life. It can also represent the walls that we build around ourselves to keep other people out because we have been hurt in our past. So I kind of see some of that energy here. So there may be something that is going to come in that's quite disruptive. However, in the long run, you do have the Wheel of Fortune, and it does say that a lucky break will also come in as well. So whatever this is, it is needed. And the Wheel of Fortune is saying this is a change in your fate. It is a turning point in your life at this time. And it's also about expect the unexpected. So any of the good things in your life, I would definitely double down on, right? And focus on those things. Face your fears, keep moving forward. But in terms of what this person's feelings and next reactions are towards you, I feel as though he's focusing a lot on making money. There's something that's coming in that is going to be a shock and surprise, but also in the long run, you are going to have something that's going to turn in your favor. So I hope that's given you some insight. That's what I've got. And thank you for your question. That was for favor B. Okay, so let's see. Nisha, will I hear about work Tuesday or Wednesday? Will I hear work Tuesday or Wednesday? These are for Nisha. Wow, that came up again. That's crazy. I feel like the work thing is very important to you, but at the same time, I feel like you're walking away from a situation or something. And there's conflict of some kind that's coming in. Conflict, competition, conflict of some kind. The fives are all about changes. The eight is definitely about overcoming obstacles. And then, of course, that 10 does represent your job space or trying to make more money. So you were asking about whether or not you will hear about work Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm not getting a yes. I feel like there's something that you're walking away from, though, that is no longer serving you. And I do feel as though whatever, there might be competition for the job that you're looking at, or something along those lines, or it's a thing where if you are on a schedule and they, you know, put your schedule out 2 weeks in advance or something, that there might be conflicts there for you. So I'm not getting a definitive yes that you're going to hear about work Tuesday or Wednesday. I do feel it's important, but there's something you're walking away from, and there is that conflict and competition card there. So be mindful of those energies. Okay, who is next? Prati, if you would like more insight on what's going on in your life, I suggest you book a reading with me. You can go to my website, dawnwilliamstarot.com, and book. Can I have a reading? Yes, you can have a reading, general reading. Perfect. All right, so it's 71 KJC. 71 KJC. General reading. For 71 KJC, what is coming in for their highest and best outcome? What do we need to know that's coming in for 71 KJC? And 71 KJC, I hope you have subscribed to my channel. Because I don't remember seeing your name before. Okay, let's see what's going on here. What do we need to know? King of Wands, Eight of Cups, and Page of Pentacles. Perfect. I don't know why I did that, but anyway. So you have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is my card of an older individual, very fiery, can be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This person is fiery, very inspirational. This person typically, for me, is very comfortable in their own skin. They make very good bosses. They make very good leaders. They have a lot of passion. They are not afraid to get their hands dirty. They will get in the dirt with you and, and do whatever needs to be done. That's kind of the energy of this king. But at the same time, so I don't know if this is you or if this is someone in your life, but you are going to be walking away from a situation that no longer serves you. The Eight of Cups is my card of, I am done with this situation. It is kind of a protective of your heart. Like, I don't want to be treated unkindly. If you can't treat me with the respect I deserve, then I don't want to be in this situation, whatever that situation is representative of for you. Can be work, can be anywhere in your life, to be honest. The page coming in here as the Page of Pentacles, this page does represent a younger individual, younger person. Pentacles represent your physical security, your wealth, your health, your career, your home, your possessions, anything tangible, resources, that type of thing. And the page also represents a new path going in a new direction, something along those lines. So it may be a situation that you are going to be finding yourself a new job or a new place to work, or you're going to be maybe it's a situation where you are thinking about moving into a new home, or it could be that you are doing something to improve your health. As it is a general reading, it can really just cover just about all those tangible aspects for you. The other thing is this, pages come in as messages or messengers. It could be a thing where you have been waiting for a message about a job or a home or whatever the case may be. And it feels as though that communication is going to be coming towards you. Other than that, that is kind of what I see. So I don't know if this king is you or if this king is a mentor for you. Can represent, like I said, a masculine person in your life that is somebody that's very comfortable in their own skin, that gives very good advice, that kind of an energy. And that's what I've got. So I hope that has helped you. 71 KJC. Walking away from those things that no longer serve you. That's actually to be championed, right? I think we need to do that more often. Okay, let's see. Nat Nat, can I get a card in love? Sure. Okay, so Nat Nat wants to know about love. Is love coming in? Is there something she should be aware of in terms of love coming in? Is she ready? Is her heart healed? What do we need to know about love for Nat Nat? And Dorella, if you are still here, will you put in all capital letters that I'm not taking any more questions at the bottom of the feed, please? Thank you so much. Okay, this is love for Nat Nat. Well, I'm not seeing love coming in. I do feel as though, even though this is the Four of Cups, which does represent your emotions, I do feel as though you're still trying to balance out your emotions. Now, typically when this card comes up, this is my card of feeling rejected, right? Or this is my card of feeling as though I've been abandoned. It's kind of that energy of, um, feeling isolated, kind of bored, that kind of a thing. If you look at his body language, he has his legs and his arms crossed. He's looking at his losses, right? Because the three cups down there are empty. So he's looking at what he doesn't have instead of what's coming towards him. He just needs to change his perspective. And I think you can find that balance and you can find that emotional stability that you are looking for. At the same time, something is coming in that is dead, done, and over. This has to do with completions. All of the tens have to do with endings of some kind, ending of a chapter, ending of something. The swords, it doesn't take 10 swords to kill a person. So it may feel as though you are looking at and trying to balance out healing, maybe feeling stabbed in the back by someone, or feeling as though you were not held in high regard in relationship to love in the past. And this is he is actually laying on his stomach, right, looking towards the rising sun. The blackness, the darkness is now starting to move away. And he's also making this symbol with his hands down here of blessings. So, whatever this ending is, I feel as though it is allowing you to be able to step through whatever this traumatic experience was and will allow you to celebrate again. This celebration card, though, is mainly with friends. So if you are looking for love, it could be a situation where you're invited somewhere and with friends and that's where you might meet your next whomever relationship type of a situation. But the threes for me represent creativity, as well as in this card, it does represent celebrations of, happy hearts between friends. So these would be, the people that you maybe went to school with, maybe went to high school with, or whoever your best friends are. It feels as though a harvest is coming in. So I feel as though you are working through some healing here. I don't think that you're quite ready yet to uh, find that big love of your life. But I do feel as though you are making great progress and you're coming out of that darkness into the light and you will be able to celebrate. And I hope that helps. So those cards were for Nat. Nat. Okay, so let's see. Oh, here we go. Okay. Barty, are my love messages reaching my future spouse, even though I don't know he exists, his existence? Okay, so you're putting it out there, right? You're putting it out there to the universe. Hi, Ari. How are you? Hi, Esty. How are you? Okay, so are my love messages reaching my future spouse? So what you're putting out there, is it reaching your significant other? And is that significant other coming forward? Let's take a look and see. What do we need to know? These cards are for Barty. The Fool. The Chariot. Ha! So right off the bat, Barty, yes. I feel as though you're coming in as the Fool, that you are starting a new chapter, a new start, right? This is the very first card of the major arcana. And it feels as though you've got an open heart. You're trusting in the universe to bring you what you need. I really feel as though this is a really positive card, indicating that you are ready. The sun is shining down upon you, blessing you with all the nurturing things that the sun brings in. The chariot is your message. You asked, are your messages reaching your future somebody? And the chariot is very much delivering those messages to your somebody. Absolutely. This is about advancement and progression and making headway. And it's also about moving forward. It's fast moving energy. It is a victory for you. And then the last card is your wish card. The Nine of Cups is my wish card. The Nine of Cups represents progression and advancement again, so you've got that twice. But this is saying that whatever you're putting out there, your wish will come true. The only thing I can't tell you is when that's going to happen. But at the same time, you have 3 gold cards. All the energy that you're expending out there is going to be worth it. So I would say, keep doing that as much as possible. The universe has heard you and is going to give you your wish. Yay! So that's what I got for you. Hope that helped. What does the guy I keep dreaming about want me to know? So this is for Ari. What does the guy I keep dreaming about want me to know? Okay. Hey, Ari, here we go. These cards are for you. The guy she's dreaming about, what does he want her to know? Well, truth and integrity, a message of truth and integrity is coming in strong. The Six of Pentacles is that card of give and take. This is my card of generosity. It is my card of giving of yourself, being of service to others, helping others when you're not even being asked to help, right? This is just jumping in, all hands on deck. And also typically there is this infinity signal that I always see with this card, which is what you put out, you bring back to you. So with that 6, it's definitely talking about persevering, keep going. The 9 of Wands for me is my card of the wounded warrior. So it may be feeling as though you have been waiting a long time for this person to show up or this person to come into your life. But at the same time, it is saying that you're very close to success. So keep moving forward. You're making great progress. And then the last card coming in is the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords represents a new way of thinking, a new opportunity that is going to come in, a new way to express with your mind, a new way to express with your words. And it is also a very positive card. So I do feel as though love will come in. And I do feel as though your feelings of all this wasted time and all this wasted energy is going to come to fruition in a way that it's positive for you. And you are going to persevere. You're going to survive quite well. So I feel like that's the message he wants to say. Keep moving forward. You've got this. Okay, so that was Ari. Esty. Hi, Esty. My first cat's name was Esty. I love that cat. How genuine this possible connection can be. What connection? Basically, I'm wondering how genuine this possible connection can be. Are we talking about love connection? What kind of connection? And Melissa Cornett, yes, you can ask a question. Please use all capitals. Thank you. Okay, so how genuine this possible connection can be? I really don't understand your question. Let me go down. Okay, here we go. I see. I meant to ask how everything is going in your world at the minute, and that I'm an awesome listener observer. I would love soulmate reading with the guy I've met. Very good. That makes more sense to me. And you're asking about genuine, right? Genuineness, whether the person comes from truth and integrity. Sounds like to me that's important to you. So let's take a look. And hopefully you're still here. Let's see. So everything in my world is going well. I'm quite happy. I'm definitely the Empress, but I'm also the Queen of Pentacles. I am a Taurus. So that helps. Okay, so Esty, I'm going to do Esty, and then I'm going to ask Melissa's question, which is right above her soulmate reading on the guy I've met. Okay, so Spirit, can we put Esty and her guy in a sacred bubble, please? And can we have them face one another and we look at their energy? Is there synergy in this relationship? Is there happiness? Is there joy? Is there honesty, integrity? Are they both coming to the relationship with healed hearts? Are they ready for one another? All right, let's take a look. These cards are for Esty. Tower card. Two of Wands. Well, I am not getting that this guy is a soulmate. I do feel as though whatever this Tower card is, this is my biggest eruption kind of a card in tarot. So it can represent your past, meaning that something has come crashing to the ground, or it can be energy that you are still working through. This is talking about unexpected changes, but it's also talking about changes in your belief or your beliefs being challenged in some way. This is also my card of shock and surprise. However, the one thing that I really want to talk about too is a lot of times when the tower comes in, we go through tower moments a lot. So they can either be really big and disruptive, or it can be just simple as, you thought a certain belief system your whole life, and now you find out that that belief system was not true, right? It can be something as simple as that. With that lightning bolt there, I do feel as though, because it's striking that tower, it's meant to be a big awakening, a big hello, a big lightning flash of inspiration coming towards you. Now, the good thing that happens when the tower happens is now you get to create your foundation in a way that is positive for you. So if this person that you have met, that you feel as though there is a soul connection there, has gone through something very turbulent, or you have gone through something that was very turbulent, I do feel that now you'll be able to create a solid foundation moving forward. The Two of Wands for me is looking towards your future. You're looking at your choices as to what you want to do next, what you want to create next. Where does your passion lie? Where is your motivation? Where is your inspiration? The twos are about those decisions. The story behind this card is this guy had gone out, he had seen the world, he found his wealth, he created his beautiful castle here, but now he's looking at, well, I know I've seen a lot, but have I seen everything? So it's kind of that energy of, do I want to stay where I am at, where it's comfortable and safe? Do I want to go out and adventure and explore and have adventures? So it feels as though there is an opportunity for you to really look at some options for you in terms of maybe this relationship, or maybe you're going to go on some kind of a trip together. However, the long run here is that Five of Cups, again, emotions. These three cups are lost cups, meaning that there's nothing left in them. There is a sadness associated with him, a loss of some kind. The Five of Cups is also my card of changes coming in, changes of direction, change of your feelings, something along those lines. The thing about the card is that a five is a minor arcana. So it feels as though if you are looking towards your past, because he is looking towards the past, he's not looking towards his future, because the future would be to the right. Looking at past mistakes, looking at past losses, that type of thing. And you might be equating or evaluating or looking at, how some information be coming in that could be triggering those lost feelings, or those feelings that may be something that you hadn't thought would surface for you. But you also have new opportunities coming in. If you change your perspective of whatever this is representing for you, that Two of Cups is there. The Two of Cups for me represents soulmates. So whatever this loss is, I feel like a change of perspective would really help you out. If he turns around, he'll see that those two cups are there. He would find that path that goes over to the castle, and all would be happy again. So that's what I've got, and I hope that has helped. So that was for Esty. Okay, so Melissa Cornett. Are John and I going to be able to work things out? We had a rough patch, and I think we've had a breakthrough last night, and we've been together 10 years. Wow, that's a long, long commitment. Okay, let's look and see what's coming in for you. Have the fences been mended between Melissa and Joe? Okay, so let's release Esty and her new guy and release them. And we're going to do sacred bubble for Melissa and Joe. Can we have them face one another? Can we read their energy? Have they been able to get through this heavy spot? Are they on the road to recovery? Are they on the road to reconciliation? Let's look. Yes, yes, yes. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I see you're coming through as the high priestess. This is really telling me that you have a lot of intuition, and that you are really bringing down that intuition and really settling into that energy and recognizing what is your energy, what is other people's energy, which is a really, really important thing to be able to do. The high priestess is also the keeper of secrets. And she is also my card of, oh, just having one foot in the spiritual realm, one foot in the physical realm, and really finding that balance between the two, right? Really knowing your inner worth, your inner self, really taking very good care of yourself as well. That ace is what gave me my yes. that you definitely have had a rough patch. You have definitely gone through this breakthrough, and it's coming in as quite passionate. It's also coming in as very inspirational and motivational. And I do feel as though what it's going to do is it's going to allow you to come back to a more nostalgic place with this individual. Typically, this is my card of someone from your past, coming back into your life. So it fits kind of that same dynamic for you as well, Melissa. So yeah, I really do feel as though you have made a major breakthrough. I do feel as though there will that passion for the two of you will build again, and that things are going to work out okay. This six is about, it's not like things are perfect, but you are working together towards a goal. And this is really talking about persevering, keep going, and you are exactly where you need to be, and things look very positive for you. So, congratulations. I hope that has helped you. And thank you for your question. Let's see. Hi, Doug. 19. What's next within the connection between Leo? So, Brooklyn. Smith. What's next within the connection between Leo and I in the month of November? Brooklyn Smith. These cards are for you. And I hope that, let me just go down here. I don't see that anybody put at the bottom that I'm not taking any more cards, so I am going to write that myself. Okay. Okay, so here we go. So Leo and Brooklyn. What's coming in for the month of November for Leo and Brooklyn? Cards are for Brooklyn Smith. So my Temperance card. The Temperance card is a major arcana. The Temperance card is asking you to be patient. This is also my card of needing balance in your life, persevering. The Temperance card for me is also the balance of your masculine and feminine energy. It is talking about trusting in universal timing. So it feels as though There is kind of this alchemy that is happening between the two of you, but it's kind of slow moving. So if you feel as though things are not moving fast enough for you, it's because it all has to do with universal timing. Okay, it has to do with what is up with the universe, and the timing is really up to spirit. The Four of Swords here is my card of balancing your thoughts and your words. The fours talk about looking for stability, looking for balance, but this is also my card of you needing rest. It feels as though you may be exhausted in some area of your life. This card is also my card of blessings coming in, but there is some hidden information that we are not able to tap into with that sword that is at the bottom underneath our knight or whoever that person is laying on this table. So there is things that you're not seeing completely clearly as of yet in terms of this person, but blessings are coming forward. And then you have that Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups is my card of nostalgia. So it feels as though this is also my children card. So whenever we talk about the kids or the littles, this card usually will pop up. The sixes are about persevering. Keep going. You are moving in the right direction. You're overcoming all of your obstacles together. And this card is emotions. It has to deal with your emotions. So I do feel as though you may expect flowers from this individual because this person's giving this other person flowers. So really, I'm not getting anything that is overwhelming other than you're really being given the guidance that you just need to let things happen in their own timing. And also, there is a call to take very good care of you. Like, you really need to do some self care. Get the rest you need, do something nice for yourself, something along those lines. So, that's what I've got. I hope that has helped you. Yeah. So, Brooklyn, I've already answered your question, and you're very welcome. Yeah, Melissa, good for you. All right, so I think I've gone through my whole list of questions at this time. I've been reading for almost 2 hours, so I'm going to call it a day. Thank you so much, all of you who have been here. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I will be back soon. Of course, I will post as to when I'm going to go live again. So if you subscribe to my channel, you will know when that will be. So thank you for being here, and I hope you have an amazing week. Cheers.